Hey everybody, I'm back and it's more Fall on a Monday, and today I'll be talking about Power Rangers Time Force. Now Time Force is my favorite season. Don't kill me, don't kill me. I love Mighty Morphin, I love the original, but the story and the plot of Time Force would have to be my favorite. Some people would complain that because it takes everything from the Japanese series that it's not its best original season, but I really like it. So Power Rangers Time Force starts off in the year 3000, where this police group called Time Force, they're out, fighting crime, and crime's usually dealt with mutants. And so with the mutants, they freeze them, drink them, and they put them in jail and whatnot. Now this big bad villain named Ranzik escapes from custody after he is sent to jail. He escapes, and so the Time Force team who lets him escape by accident, they go after him, and one of the leaders is a Red Ranger who has a chronomorpher, and he goes off and he fights him. His name's Alex, and he's cool and whatnot, and he fights him and he dies. Yes, Alex dies. A Power Ranger dies in the first episode. What? Well, anyway, his team, which is Jen, Katie, Trip, and Lucas, they take his chronomorpher and they take the other four, and they follow Ranzik, who has escaped through time to the year 2001. And so they follow him, and they're about to fight off, these mutants at their chronomorphers because they're going to become Power Rangers, and they find out that they can't morph without somebody without the exact DNA match as Alex, because he was the original Red Ranger with the chronomorphers. Luckily for them, they find this guy named Wes who looks exactly like Alex. He could be his ancestor, which, it's implied, but he is. He's his ancestor. And they convince him to put on the chronomorpher so it can sync with his DNA so their chronomorphers can activate. And so he does that. They fight the bad guys. They win. Yay. And then they're all like, okay, give us back the chronomorpher. You've done what you needed to do. We can handle it ourselves. And Liz is all like, hey, no, I want to help you guys. This is fun. This is what I want to do, because, Wes is a rich kid who doesn't have a life purpose, and he finally found something fighting with these Rangers. And so eventually they let him on the team. He finds him a place to live and some clothes so they can blend into society. Trip is an alien. He has green hair and a crystal on his head, so he wears a hat. It's all cool. And then there's this guy named Eric who finds this morpher, this quantum morpher, where he has a T-Rex, and it's really ancient technology, but it's really futuristic. It doesn't make any sense. And so they're all like, oh, yay, a new Ranger, you can join the team. And he's all like, no, I'm a broody. I'm alone. So yeah, that's Eric. He doesn't really join the team. He kind of just helps them out or saves their butts a lot. It's not until the very end where he finally values teamwork. Yeah. What I like about Time Force is kind of the message of equality, because mutants in the year 3000 are outsiders, which leads them to, pursuing crime and petty theft, which leads them to being thrown in jail or doing all this community service, and they're not treated as equals because humans look down upon them. And Ranzik's daughter, Nadira, who is very materialistic at the beginning of the season, starts to understand the value of human life, like when she finds this baby and she takes care of it and she looks at her father and protects the baby, and she's just like, how can something so innocent grow up to hate us so much? Can't they learn to accept or whatever? And it was a really tender moment, and Nadira's hurt protecting the baby, and so Ranzik turns himself in. They go to the future, and Wes and Jen didn't get together. Oh yeah, I forgot. Remember Alex? Yeah, he didn't die. Because they changed so much in the past, he ended up not dying, and so he can't go help them, in the year 2001, so he kind of helps them out through, sending him stuff through a portal. And then he eventually sends himself and takes Wes's chronomorpher and was like, thanks for holding this for me. I got this from here. He wasn't really cocky. He was actually really serious. So he was like, thank you for your service. You're rewarded. Da 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 da. Very serious. It's played by the same guy, by the way. Completely different characters. It's awesome. And you know, the Time Force team's all like, wow, we didn't realize how much Alex sucked. Like, he was so serious and by the book, and since he was so serious and by the book, the things that he was doing were not working. You know, Wes was more fly by the seat of his pants, you know, taking everything in moment by moment and not planning, which leads them to victory. So yeah, eventually they're just like, you're gonna have to go. We like Wes better than you. Bye-bye. Jen breaks her engagement, and that happened. Yeah, so they didn't kill anybody. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click subscribe or follow me on Twitter at LA Boyden or my blog reading, writing, and chocolate at blogspot.com. Bye now.